Testing, testing. Testing. Testing, 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 testing. Testing, 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 testing. Testing, 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 testing. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. And da da. And da da. Yeah, y'all still getting information. Y'all still getting information. Today is the first tree. Tomorrow, the second ocean. The next day, the third iceberg. And the last day is the fourth horseman. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, I don't know what I'm saying. As always, I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I don't know exactly what I'm doing. Okay, there goes the sound for me. Hopefully for you guys as well. But for me, there goes the sound. Let's get started. Why not? Why not should I have my cake and eat it too? Why not should I have my cake and eat it too? So this is the first tree. I have no idea what it's about. All I know is that it looked cool and it was like $2. And I love things that look cool and are $2.
Are you awake? I thought I heard you get up. Are you awake?
Yeah, I'm awake. Sorry, I just can't sleep.
Interaction.
About him?
Yeah, but you should get back to sleep, my love. I'm fine.
No, it's okay. What else is on your mind? It's okay.
I don't know. It seems weird, but I had one of the most vivid dreams of my life. I saw a fox on a snowy mountain, just looking confused and worried. Those eyes. I can't get those eyes out of my head. She was running in the windy snow, looking for something.
Do you think it has to do with you and
Oh my
what's
goodness.
been going on?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
It was just a dream, Rachel. They're not meant to make sense. A lot's happened the past couple days, that's all.
Go towards the sun.
Well, if you're not going to sleep anyway, you should tell me.
Is there subtitles? There we go. No, not commentary. Subtitles. Okay. Not commentary. Subtitles. Okay.
All right.
There we go. Subtitles. Always choose subtitles. Even though my stream doesn't have subtitles. I tried, okay? I think there's a new program. It just takes a lot of time. So I'm doing this shorter stuff.
So, not far from her home, she followed that path to something unexpected.
It's dead. What is it? Do I just keep moving? What is it?
She couldn't stay, though. She had to find her other 2 children. So she took that path. She followed it towards something ancient. Something with answers.
Oh, there goes the logo. Their first tree. The first tree of money. The first tree. The first tree of money.
The fox looked high and low, searching for any sign of her cubs. Points of light showed the way to this ancient tree. It was as if each one had a story to tell, all their own. The land was trying to tell my story, too. I felt like I was right behind her the whole time.
You know what? I am right behind her the whole entire time. You know what? I am right behind her the whole entire time. Anything over here? Anything over here? What was that? You guys see that shadow? What was that? Oh. See that shadow? Oh. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. There's something this way. I see a light. This way. I see a light. I see a light. I see a light. Okay. Okay. Was that it? The camera moves so slowly. Was that it? The camera moves very slowly. The camera moves so slowly. The camera moves very slowly. Okay. Is there something over here? There's something over here. Huh? Oh, there goes something over there. Oh, there goes something over there. I'm a fox. What does the fox say? Da, 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 da. Try to tell a beautiful story, Luna. Don't be like that. Oh, what the hell? What the hell? Can't interact? Can't interact? Guess not. You know, there's a school thing in the middle of the thing, and I can't interact. No, it's just sort of those things that's just like, come on. Clearly, I want to interact. Oh shoot, this one has like.
As a kid, did you ever do show and tell in your class?
Yeah, I think I only did it once when I was in the 4th grade. You know how my life was around then. I wanted to show my class what helped pass the time and distracted me. So I brought a dozen paper cranes I had made. I think I told everyone how badly I wanted to be a bird and fly, embarrassingly enough.
Don't be embarrassed. Every kid wants to fly. For me, it was another toy for my dad, a wooden boat. I remember guarding it so carefully in my hands as I walked into class. When I sat down, a group of boys immediately made fun of it. They asked which trash can I found it in, or why an ugly log was my favorite toy. When I got up, I didn't even want to tell them my dad had carved it. I said it was a joke gift my friend had given me.
Kids can be so cruel.
Some of them are. I shouldn't have let them get to me, but it did. It's amazing we bounced back at all.
I interact with this? It seems like I can interact with this. It seems like I can interact with this. I should be able to. No? Okay. Fine. No? Okay. Fine. Past the suspicious desk that's over there as well. The suspicious desk that's over there as well. Isn't that where I came from?
Dad did for a living.
Isn't that where I came from?
Like a lumberjack?
That's one way of putting it. If wood was a canvas, and a carving knife was his paintbrush. Even after working a 50-hour week, even after his hands were more splinters than skin, he would bring home the nicest piece of Alaskan weeping cedar and make me toys. That wooden train was the first toy I can remember, and I loved it. I just knew from a young age I was going to be a lumberjack, like my father.
See anything else? See anything else? Oh, there's stuff there. Oh, there's stuff there. I see something. I see something. It's a car, truck. It's a car, truck. I can't interact with it. I can't interact with it. You know, there's some places where I can't tell if it's the. You know, there's some places where I can't tell if it's the. If it's what I need to go to. If it's. Or if it's. Or if it's. Yo, this mom needs to look for her kids. Yo, this mom. And yeah, it's just not happening. She's just not happening. Being a little fox, being curious. She's like, fuck them kids. I'm like, fuck them kids. Actually, now that I think about it, it's me who's making these decisions. Not the fox. Not the fox. What do these lights do? What does this light do? What do these lights do? Besides, make sure I'm on the right path. Besides, make sure I'm on the right path. Besides, make sure I'm on the right path. Oh, look. Oh, look. Such a pretty game. Such a pretty game. Such a pretty game.
My teenage years were full of sketching, angst, and trouble. I wasn't popular or unpopular. Maybe just forgettable. I guess that gave me a sense of freedom. So I hung out with crazy kids, doing crazy things, even though I mostly just watched the chaos ensue. We did it all. Put fireworks in mailboxes, hide roadkill in people's garages, break windows of the barber shop in Anchorage. My dad was furious, but he was so busy working he couldn't do much to stop me from going out.
I think being an adult means there's no one to stop you making hard decisions. He had to make a living, and he couldn't be in two places at once.
Yeah, I realize that now. But at the time, I was sure he was more interested in growing his business than what was going on with me.
Our younger years so self-absorbed. Our younger years so self-absorbed. Oh, another desk.
He was working another late night,
Another desk.
and my friends were over, saying how bored they were and how they'd come all the way out to my house for nothing. One of them mentioned how that old, ugly beyond belief truck was still in the garage, and how we should take it for a spin. I was only 15, so I kind of fought it for a while. The next thing I knew, we were craning around the mountain path, rocks spitting onto the sides of the cliff, while my dad's cringeworthy bluegrass blared out the speakers. I drove while my friends were in the back of that yellow and purple truck, throwing beer bottles and trash at anything remotely interesting. Felt like I was soaring in the air with borrowed wings. But all good things have endings.
Otter
Cop
Lake.
outside of Eagle River pulled us over after he saw us in a bottle
Otter Lake.
rocket into someone's yard. What followed was a long night of talking to disappointed adults and feeling smaller than ever.
Scared me. Oh, what? Oh, what? 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 You just want to scare me? You just want to scare me? Was it Chime? It's okay. It's okay. Did you need me to clean? Say hi. Yeah. Love you. Love you. Butterflies make me jump further, I guess. Butterflies make me jump. No. I guess. No. There you go. Okay. Okay. I don't see anything else. I don't see anything else. Usually the bright lights are like super bright. Usually the bright tells you where to go. Super bright. Tells you where to go. Again, I've never played this before, so I talk as if I know what I'm saying. Don't trust me, I don't know what I'm saying. Ooh, butterflies. Ooh, butterflies. Oh shit. Oh shit. Well, that's obvious, but what's not obvious? That's obvious, but what's not obvious? Oh, I knew there was something over there. I was like, I don't see anything. I was like, I don't see anything.
After he drove me home from the police station, I bluegrass tape from the cassette deck and chucked it out the window. In my sage teenage wisdom, I thought I proved the ultimate point, but my dad had a different idea. He slammed the brakes, slowly bowed his head while gripping the steering wheel, and finally looked at me. All he said, like it was a polite request, was, "Make this right." I sat there in silence, fuming, but I eventually got out and combed every square inch of the woods, muttering profanity after profanity. I found it 30 minutes later, near a small waterfall off the road. I went back to the truck, put the wet tape back in, and sure enough, it worked. We didn't speak another word to each other the rest of the night.
Wow, I knew you were a crazy teenager.
It's hard to believe, isn't it? It surprises me too. It's like I didn't really know who that kid was back then. I bet my dad thought the same thing over and over. It's almost like he was saying, "Make this right," to himself, more than to me.
I got butterflies. I think I need 2. Maybe that's why. Oh no. I don't want to jump. Okay. I don't have to jump. We got 2. Kids are so self-absorbed. Kids, teenagers. That goes quieter than you, though. You know, there's an echo when you talk, and no, I don't mean I hear from the other room. I need 3. This is impossible. This is an impossible ask. Oh! I think I know where it's coming from. There we go. I was like, where could it possibly be coming from? So there's a third one around somewhere. Oh, look at that. Found it.
My friends would laugh about that night and talk about how crazy it was. And I laughed along, pretending it didn't bother me. But it did. I imagined my friends growing old in the bush, unable to find that thrill in those godforsaken ice fields. It's like those mountains were a literal wall, keeping me from leaving, where all I would have to look forward to are lumber yards and evening beers. I had to climb over. That was my only goal for a long time. If there was some way I could take my love of drawing and turn it into a way of escape, nothing would make me happier. I wanted to create instead of tearing trees down. I wanted to move to the lower 48, not because I hated it there in Alaska, but I hated the idea of it. It's like all of that spite inside me had created this monster which followed me around my whole teenage years. I put so much energy into doing what others didn't expect of me. Why did I do that?
There's one fact you're forgetting, though. If you didn't have that fire in you, we probably would have never met.
You're absolutely right. Maybe the destination is all that matters in the end. But then why am I awake? Why am I seeing this fox go on her journey? And why can't I stop thinking about my dad?
Oh, that's it. I'm dead. The fox is dead. I was trying to play around and I died for it. The fox is alive. Oh. What's this way? What's this way? The lower 48. Do you guys see anything? Oh shit, no. No, no. My mic fell. I don't see anything. I see this. Crib. Broken crib. I'm lost. Oh, no.
On our property, there were old abandoned pieces of a shed and car long left unused. I used to ask him all the time who those people were that left all this junk, and I'm sure he got so tired of hearing it that he made up some elaborate stories how a brown bear ate them and haunted the woods afterwards. What's funny is I think it made those people seem more real, growing up thinking they were still hanging out like they couldn't say goodbye. I used to tell my friends how I could swear I saw spirits move near the water, and that always freaked them out. I guess it didn't bother me, because the way I saw it, they were normal people with old cars and sheds, just trying to figure out how to survive and be happy in the middle of nowhere. It was a cool thought that they didn't want to leave, but you know, I was a weird kid.
Well, you had good company since those ghosts like living in a place where they were brutally devoured.
Yeah. Oh, it's a company thought that they didn't ever want to leave. They were eaten by a bear. $50 stars. I'm not even looking at for any, like, how do you say, like, achievement when I play a lot of these games. It's just like to explore, because half the point of these games is like exploration, you know. There's something to the left, but there's also something to the right.
Even at my most distant, at the times when I detested him the most, he kept reaching out. For a year straight, he asked me every week when we were going camping. I thought he was just dense. Eventually, to shut him up, I agreed. We carried out the worn lawn chairs from the garage and set up a cinder block campfire at the site we'd always used behind the house. We walked down the mountain path, talking in the warm sunshine we only got a couple months of the year. Those 3 obsidian rocks shimmered alongside the shore, almost like sparklers pressed against a dark window. I'll never forget that wet stone on my feet, or how those massive mountains looked even bigger in the lake's reflection. I felt small, but grateful. As the sun set, my dad found something I hadn't seen for a long time. The tree where I'd made my first carving when I was 6. I hadn't even carved it. My dad had helped me, but I still called it my tree. Something about seeing my name there made me open up, and we talked about everything that night in that old camouflage tent. I told him how much I love sketching and design, and how it would be a dream to study architecture in Seattle. I told him how I didn't get along with my friends much anymore, but that I didn't mind being alone. He told me he was there for me, and he joked that if all he had to do was write my name on a tree to finally get me to talk, he would have left me carved logs with novels on them in front of my room every morning. I don't know why it took me that long to realize it, but it was then I knew how much he had sacrificed for me. My
Aww.
dad built a lot of stuff in his free time. If he wasn't watching fly fishing or reading Tom Clancy novels, he was carving something.
Tom Clancy
He made
novels.
tons of birdhouses. Not that he was into bird
Is the dad
watching. I
dead?
think he really missed working and adding on to the home.
No, the dad
If he
dead.
couldn't afford the time to build onto our own house, he would have to settle with watching birds move into their little homes. We kept an old mattress in the bed of that ugly yellow truck, so we would drive it deep into the woods and then watch the birds fly into their houses while the sun set. Usually it was accompanied by venison jerky or a cold Coke, but not a lot of talking, which is how we both liked it.
Is this game about his dead dad? He just wants to tell a story. What a strange way to tell a story about your dead dad, but also it's kind of beautiful, you know? Dead parents feels, yeah. Oh, what's that? Over here first. I didn't know it was about a dead person, okay? Don't look at me. Don't look at me. I didn't know it was about a dead person. I thought fox in the first tree. That looked dope. And it, you know, I'm liking it so far.
We were happiest underneath the evergreens. We decided it was time to finally map out the hundreds of acres we lived on just to pass the time during the summer. He was only free in the evenings, so I would spend the day wasting time on dial-up internet and sketching, and then we would rush into the woods, pen and map in hand, before evening fell. Sometimes the aurora borealis would cast a cold green glow on the mountainside, and we would finish our route underneath a twilight sky. Sometimes I was lonely during those summer days, but there was comfort in the routine.
A lot of teenagers aren't looking for the daily grind, though. There's nothing wrong with wanting to get out, to leave your childhood home. You wanted to progress, to make something of yourself.
Yeah, you're right. That house. I'm sure it's the same as how I left it. But then why does it feel so different?
I doubt you're the only adult to have looked back and asked that question.
Don't side-eye me. I didn't know. Maybe there's a way around. It's so dark. Goodness me, it's so dark. Huh? Where is it? That it? Was that it? There's still something. There's still something there. You guys see it too, right? I gotta let it go, because there's nothing else to do. I'm just wasting time. These types of games are so... they're so, like, you know, storytelling. I like that. I think a game can be good, even if it really doesn't have a lot of gameplay, you know? Some games just don't need any gameplay. Some games don't need combat. Some games don't need gameplay. It's just one of those things. A lot of people don't understand. Is that games can be vehicles to, you know, tell a story a lot better than movies and like TV shows can. Like, I like movies and TV shows. Everyone likes movies and TV shows. Ah! You know, I didn't even know this was a thing. Go towards the sun, I guess. Come on. This is a reason why I don't really like open world games. Exploration is like wonderful. But oh my goodness. Do I sometimes just want to go? Oh, what's
The
that?
shredder stood nearby, unfazed, like nothing was wrong. My dad is dead, and he's never coming back, Rachel. I can tell you these stories, but I can never reminisce with him again. He can never hold a grandchild that we'll probably never be able to have. I can never talk to him again, and I'll never be able to say I'm sorry for everything.
He was murdered? The dad was murdered? Okay. 1, 2, 3, go. The dad was murdered? That's crazy. Was the what? I mean, is the dad murdered? Was the foxes murdered? I mean, the foxes were murdered, obviously. But that's a twist to the story. Someone is playing Marvel Rivals. Sorry, I saw something on Steam. Someone's playing Marvel Rivals. I didn't even know that was out. Is that out? I don't think so. I see something. The perp is still out there. At least that's what I got from that. I mean, you could be like, oh, the perpetrator is right there, and saying like, you know.
I need to go to bed. I just can't talk about this anymore. Good night.
Guess we have to continue. He doesn't want to talk anymore. I don't see anything else. Loading.
Joseph, you can't go to sleep feeling like this. I'm sorry for everything, and I know you need space, but I'm here for you. You don't need to feel so lost. Joseph, have I ever told you what my mother was like? You know what it's like not to have a mom at home. And you know how hard that made my childhood. What helped me was watching the birds in the morning before the school bus came. I thought that my mother was one of those birds, and it made me want to be free like her. My mom taught me how to fold origami cranes while she was in the hospital. So I told myself I would fold one every day until I could fly myself.
Oh, dead parents. It is a bunch of dead parents.
I think we both have always loved animals, and for me that love started with a dog. Sometimes this Rottweiler would come up to our property line and wait at the fence for me, but only once in a while. I was sure to check every day immediately after school, and it usually ended in disappointment. I would even steal money from my passed-out dad just so I could buy these off-brand dog biscuits. Even when she did stop by, she never went beyond the fence. Why was she so scared? I think my dad was the opposite of your dad in almost every way, except he was in the military as well. He coped with alcohol of every kind. The trailer started falling apart, he got angry, and I withdrew. More and more I became the weird, quiet kid who made lots of origami birds and carried dog biscuits around. I think we were pretty similar when it came to being the weird kids. And that same sincerity in college was one of the reasons I was so drawn to you.
Dad in the military. Why is it always dads? Why is it always dads?
Life got worse and worse. And at one point, I really didn't think I could survive another day with my soul still intact. I had no real friends, let alone neighbors, since we lived in the middle of nowhere. I should have talked to my teacher, but I was scared what he would do if he found out. As I waited for the school bus one morning, I walked around until I found something in an abandoned shed. Something I can't put into words.
The hell?
I summoned courage I didn't know I had, and I broke into my dad's room and found the key to the shed where he had locked my bike. I'll never forget that feeling. The wind rushing by my ears as the sun rose over fields of wheat. I was flying for the first time. I biked as far as my legs could take me until I found a house that felt friendly, and that felt like home. Those strangers helped me in so many ways, and if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have found my foster family. And if it wasn't for my parents, I wouldn't have met you.
She ran away from home?
You have strength, Joseph, and you're not as alone as you think.
It's all just so pointless. Just waiting for life to happen. It's like having the home I always wanted is cursed out of my reach. The thought of being a parent myself. How could I do that when I couldn't even be a good son? I'm sorry. I know what you're saying. I just don't know how things will work out. These quiet hours will turn into years. We'll wonder which roads passed us by.
Then we'll forge a new road together. Besides, I discovered for myself that one fateful morning where any hopeful road leads to. There may be thorns and mist, but it always leads to the same thing.
And what's that?
Family.
I'm so glad that you're part of my family, Rachel.
And I'm glad you're part of mine.
Well, hey, I'm walking here. I'm walking here. Hello. How are you? Why are you so big? Why are you so huge? Can I get on top of you? No? Come on. For old time's sake. Come on. No? Okay, fine. Be that way. Be that way. They won't let me jump on top of them. Can't believe that. Can you believe that? I can't believe that. It's bullshit. That's what I call it. Won't even let me jump right on top of them. Some platforming for dead parents. Welcome to my new charity. Platform for dead parents. It sounds like a terrible charity. It sounds like a parody of a charity. Welcome as we stream for platforming for dead parents. Terrible charity. Absolutely terrible charity. Where would the money go to? Orphans? The money would go to orphans?
The fox knew her last cub would be waiting for her at the first tree. She was almost there. The rain cascaded onto the jade valley where the entrance to the tree was. life was protected there, because that's where life began. It was now only a mother and a daughter left. Items from my life still dotted the ground as she moved closer to her destination and destiny.
Well, look at that. A 100 stars. Where would the charity go towards? Terrible charity. It's a terrible charity. Ah! I was like, but what if there's more? What if there's something I missed? Now look at that. My instinct to look backwards rewarded me.
At the end of high school, I felt something I hadn't felt in a long time. Drive. I looked into the best architecture schools on the West Coast, then got a dose of reality when looking at other students' portfolios and the high cost of tuition. I still wanted to be something, to be the next Alvaro Siza, and to make those thousands of sketches worth something in my grand history. But now even an internship sounds impossible. Siza helped me understand how essential emotion is in architecture, and he also said light is the real composer of space. I like to think these glints of light, like not finding a job or even a strange dream about a fox, are something I should be thankful for, even if the illuminated space is something I'm less than comfortable with.
Okay. Just checking. I was just checking. Yes.
My dad was super supportive with my college plans, to a point. Things were okay until this terrible accident happened. I guess a forklift flipped over due to a bad axle, and it crushed one of the workers there. My dad didn't eat for days, even though he wasn't directly involved. It devastated him. Not only did it hurt the business, but it just freaked him out. He would talk in his sleep, muttering things about firing people and saying sorry. One fateful day he approached me, said that since my school search wasn't going well, I should finally be a man and take over the family business. He said one day he was going to die, and that all of his work, sacrifice, and even that man's life would be wasted in vain. I just lost it. Teenage me just exploded at the thought. I screwed up. I said things I shouldn't have. He was having a crisis, and I pretty much spit in his face.
Yeah, because you're a teenager. I saw something up there, and it's not up there. I was lied to, obviously. Now I have to find my way back to where I was being led to. Is that something? I see something. There's a toggle for run, but I've been mostly running this entire time. I've been walking a few times. Sure. But I've mostly been running. Oh. Ambulance. First owner of a company to ever have a conscience. First time for everything. First time owner of a business has a conscience. I don't know where to go. And now the ground is... Oh. That's pretty. That's pretty. Oh. Guys, I don't know where I'm going. Is that a lumber yard? I mean, sure, we're talking about lumber yards, but like, come on. Buried. Can I go inside? No! Let me go. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. How devastating. How devastating. Got me out here searching for landmarks. This light was like illuminating my path. That's unclimbable. Excuse me. Sorry. That's unclimbable. I'm lost. I'm lost. You know, I've been perfectly guided throughout this entire experience up until this point. There we go. You guys see it too, right? You guys saw it? It's like, oh, I've been perfectly guided throughout this entire experience. Okay. Now I get why I came up here. You know? It's up and around. It's up and around. The grass is blending in with the clouds and the sky. Like Crickle Jail. Like Crickle Jail. Found something. Found something.
Was that the last time you talked to him?
No, I called on holidays, and he would call on my birthday. I guess we acted like nothing ever happened, which was stupid. Didn't want to ask about his lumberyard, and I'm sure he didn't want to ask about my job search. I never went back and visited. I think the last conversation we had was about what movies we had seen and what exactly a best boy is in the credits. I thought he would be here so much longer.
Things left unsaid. Ah, invisible wall. Invisible wall. Ah, forklift. No!
In the distance, the first tree illuminated the wasteland. She couldn't go home anymore. She did the only thing she was capable of. Moving forward. My dad died alone in the middle of the wilderness. I should have been talking to him more. I should have done a lot of things differently.
No!
If the first tree on Earth brought life with it, if it taught the birds to sing and fly and showed saplings how to grow, what could it do for us?
Twitch refused your chats? That's weird. Sometimes that happens to me. I cannot believe all her kids are dead. With dead kids and dead parent. The game. Dead kids and dead parents, the game. And I can no longer run. The fox is so depressed. I can't run. The fox is so depressed. She is mighty depresso.
There was a letter I received yesterday from a name I didn't recognize, with a quote I can't stop thinking about. Death is not the opposite of life, but a part of it. More and more, I'm realizing one important truth. Each of us have our own journey to the first tree. But sometimes I'm not sure I'm ready to take that first step.
That's the
You
me.
already have my love.
That me. Depresso. Depresso the game. You're not Depresso. What do you call a parent that's lost kids? Is that orphan too? Is that reverse orphan? I'm trying to make jokes here. It's a heavy subject, okay? We're talking about dead kids and dead parents. Nothing is funny about that. Nothing's hilarious. I can't make a good joke because there is no good joke. I don't know if there's a name for it. The first tree awakens and gently asks if there is one last message the fox wants to tell her children. She replies back and says, "The fuck?" Alright. If I had dead kids, what would I say? Jesus Christ, that sounds horrible. That sounds so terrible. If I had dead kids, what would I say? How about you shut the fuck up, Luna? And be nice. There you go. That's all you need to say. That's all you need to say.
I guess her journey was over. But I have no idea. It was only a dream. A distraction from tomorrow.
Okay, sure, make me cry, why don't you?
Think dreams normally bring back to memory so many important feelings. Maybe it was just a dream, but it was also a gift.
Yeah, I suppose. But tomorrow we're getting on a plane to the last place on Earth I want to be. The only person that would have made the trip worth it is gone.
You're going to see him and be with him one last time before you say goodbye. I have one last quote for you by Emerson, sealed in an imaginary letter from me to you. It is the secret of the world that all things subsist and do not die, but only retire a little from sight and afterward return again. Go to sleep, my love. We have a big day tomorrow, but I'll be there with you every step of the way.
Thank you. Thanks for listening. Good night, Rachel.
Good night, Joseph.
That's sad. This is a sad game. Game about dead kids and dead parents. What would you say to dead kids? What'd you say if you had a dead kid? I know there's a lot to say. Jeez. So much that you want to say in the moment. But I will always love you is probably just what you did. Yeah. That's the only thing you can say. Makes shit feel better. What the fuck? Can I... Hello? Hello? Coffee? Okay. Where the fuck am I going? Excuse you. Excuse me? Excuse you? Excuse me? Excuse you? Hello? It's so fucking dark, I don't even know what's going on. Can someone turn on a light here? Is there a light to turn on? Like, fucking hell. Nothing makes you feel better ever. Grief still hits you like a train a decade later. You know what they say? As long as you remember people, they're never truly dead. They live in your heart. What the fuck? Hey. Nope, not the same. Of course it's not the same. We'll never be the same. Can I, turn on a light? How about you turn on a light, you goddamn weirdo? You know what'd be great right now? A fucking light. That'd be great. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, I get you're fucking depressed. Go outside. How about that? I should go outside. Freaking. Did y'all move to Alaska? They moved to Alaska. Can you believe that? Alaska. They moved to Alaska. Was the dad murdered? I don't fucking know. I don't know if the dad was murdered. Fucking said he was murdered. Well, the kids were... The dead fox kids were murdered. Is that a fox? No, it's a rock. It's a rock. Okay, can I interact with that? No. What am I supposed to do? Jump off the fucking cliff? No. Whoa! Whoa! Just sort of... Whoa! Ha 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 ha. Where the fuck? Alright, where was I supposed to go? I don't even have a flashlight. Didn't give me even a fucking flashlight. No, nothing to illuminate my way at all. Whatsoever. Can't see shit. Can't see absolutely anything. Oh my god, turn on a light. That's a phone. Okay. Do you not own lights? Is that what I'm finding out here? This house doesn't own a light. Oh shit. Scared me. Man. Screw this house. Oh. Oh my god, what? Oh, I'm gonna fucking destroy this place. I wanna mess this place up. Is there... Oh my god. Is there a... Is that a possum? No, that's a... It's a fox. Where? Ooh, I hate it here. I hate it here so much. Okay. Okay. Why not? You know? Why just open up for me? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Do I know where I'm going? Absolutely not. It's just not, you know, it's just not.
What the hell?
Oh shit. Come back. Come back, Fox. Come back. Trying to get this goddamn fox. This guy has a lot of stamina. You know, for someone who doesn't like do any lumberjacking, he does have stamina. He does have stamina. I will say that. Oh shit. Oh. I feel like I'm getting closer. closer. Oh, shit. Oh, it's so far away now. I fucked up. Remember, Luna, human beings are, what do you call it? Not speed-based, persistent predators. Right? They're called persistent, yeah. Humans are persistent predators. It's all about power walking. Yeah, where is this? Aha, you're getting tired, Fox. Where the fuck is this fox taking me? I'm literally miles away from, so far away from the house. Did it just get a speed boost? Are you kidding me? I will hunt you down.
What is this?
Hmm? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'll never forget you. Aww. David Wehle. Oh, you want to like dedicate like a game to his dad? I think probably. Well, I'm just gonna be about his dad. Just think about his dear old Diddy. Aww. Would you like to anonymously submit your statement to the first year online moderation database? It may appear randomly to other players. Oh shit. So that was from another player. Ha. Hit them with that I'll always love you. Make someone cry. Make someone bawl. That's gonna be funny. Can you imagine? Oh my god. Can you believe that someone put this in here instead of ass butt face? I'm crying because of a 2017 video game. Oh my god, hilarious. So good. I am so glad I put I will always love you. Hit them where it hurts. Hit them where it hurts. I am a terrible person. I am a terrible person. Do not, completely evil. Completely and utterly evil. My one goal, apparently, is to make someone cry if they play this game, right? Is to make someone cry. Apparently, that is my goal, and I have no heart. I have no soul. Anywho, the rating time, because why not? Marvel Rivals. So, yeah, we're rating Aki again. Because why not?
Better not talk about it. Sorry, Larry. Though I hope I don't look that worn.
Why not rate
I thought
Aki?
Why
shouldn't I rate Aki?
Good years left in me. Don't take it to heart, Michelle. You have a miraculous glow about you.
Tired
What's
goon.
important is how you are, you know?
My
My wife
hun.
used to worry all the time.
Love of
about
my
it.
life.
The
Hit
thing
him with the
is,
old
you're
razzle
so
dazzle.
strong, you look good no matter what.
That means ban him. Ban the
You
bot.
have a strong soul, my darling Michelle.
Hit
I
him
can
with the
see
old
it.
razzle dazzle.
Can I interest the lovely
Anyways,
lady
thank
such as
you.
yourself
That
in
was,
yeah, what's going on? What's the you know, until the AWOL or dusted?
That was the first tree.
The London music community continues to mourn the loss of Matilda. Oh yeah, right. This is the missing musician, right? The whereabouts and situation.
That was the first tree. 2-hour story. It really was 2 hours. I would like everyone to know. It really was 2 hours. It's actually 1 hour 30 minutes, honestly, because I think I started around like 9:30. So. Ooh, I get to do this. Ha ha ha. Anyways, that was the first treat. A pretty sweet story. A pretty sweet story, I gotta say. Pretty cute. Pretty cute. But no, it was you. It was you. Congratulations, it's you. But it's the first tree, a pretty cute story. I get to delete that from my PlayStation now. I just want to say. I also hope that my message makes someone cry a lot. So much so that they don't know what to do with themselves. That's kind of evil, but you know what? I'm going to enjoy it. I'm... But, but no. That's evil. That would be me. Yes, I hope to make someone cry so much. it is my goal. It was not my goal of that message, but I'm hoping that it hits somebody hard. I hope someone goes like, this is a sweet story, like it's very sweet, and the dad is really sweet, and I go up that tree and it says, I will always love you. And yeah, that's what I want. I want full ugly crying, okay? I want full ugly crying. Because I was like, what do you say to kids? What do you say to your kid if they're dying, right? Or if they're on their deathbed? Me, I would say I'll always love you. That's what I would say. So I'm gonna take it as a sign from whoever they lost. Yes. Yes, so, someone's gonna take it for a sign from whoever they lost. And I hope they take that sign and I hope they carry with it forever. Cause so good. So good. So good. I love it. I live for this. I live for this. Yes. Take it as a sign, baby. Take it as a sign. I hope they're comforted. But I also hope they ugly cry. I hope they ugly cry and there's a whole lot of ugly crying, okay? That's what I hope. It was a good game. Recommended? Yes. Yes, recommended. Do I recommend the game? I do. I do, in fact, recommend the game. Good 4 out of 5 stars, if I were to give it stars. I ugly cry about my mom all the time. I don't want you to cry. I want someone else to cry. I want someone else to get the feels. To get gut punched by that. Like, walk up and be like, oh, haha, this is the end of the game. What did the dad write? I will always love you. Blah, 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 blah. They get shot with feels. And they go down and they're just like, oh my god, my heart. My heart. You know? That's what I want. That's what I want. Anyways. Maybe I'll stream tomorrow. Who knows? I work tomorrow. Don't know when I'm gonna go home. I hope it's soon. I hope I get to work. I hope it goes really fast, and I hope I go home. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for staying. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. This was the first tree. And it was a lovely story. You know? Dead kids, dead parents. A message from me that I hope that someone cries about for like days. And I'm a terrible person. Sweet dreams, everyone. I hope you guys dream about foxes and trees and mountains. That's for you. That's for you. Have a good one, everyone. Bye bye.
Remember, girl? You're too soft. Maybe. As an angel, I have a better sense of right and wrong than you do. Trust me on this one. Yo, Luna! Yo, thank you.